I understand that the senator is currently addressing the people who were there for the swearing-in ceremony. Let's just go there and listen in.
I did not do, and what I will never do, is to create my responsibility as a newspaper article issue, where everything that I raise, I must report to the newspaper so that I can be praised as a man who makes a lot of noise, and therefore courageous, and therefore very popular. That to me is nonsensical leadership. Leadership is also an issue of principle. It's an issue where you never give up your responsibility, but on the other hand, you do not take advantage of your responsibility to make it look as if everything is ill and bad. And therefore, I want to express, it is important for me to express this to the incoming governor, because he also knows he was part of that process where we were friends and yet we executed our responsibilities sensibly. And so, as my friend disappears and another friend appears, I also want to say Gachagua was a brave man. And we will say these things at the right forum. But he was a brave man. At no time did he shy away from anything that came to him. And in true Shashilian expression, he was ready for his maker. Whether his maker was ready for him is a different matter altogether. And so, Nyerians and fellow leaders, let us congratulate Wamathai. Let us support Governor Wamathai, because the job that he has taken is not easy. The torch has been passed at a very difficult time. At a time when we are heading for elections, at a time when there is a lot of machinations, at a time when night meetings will become the norm, at a time when abuse, at a time when insults will begin. And therefore, Ambassador Wamathai, all we can tell you is that we will ask the priests and the bishops and those who believe in God in our county to keep you in their prayers as you take on this challenging responsibility. On my part, I can tell you that we will support your efforts in all manner that we can. I urge the Nyeri leadership to stand united at this time when the whole country is watching this very historic event. This is the first time when the mantle has been passed from a governor to a deputy governor. So once again, Nyeri is in the limelight. And I ask the Nyeri people that we behave in a manner that can only earn for us praise from Nyerians themselves as well as Kenya at large. The Gachagua family, as we prepare for the burial of our brother, remain also united. We will unite with you. The responsibility of resting the governor lies on all of us. And I beg the Nyeri people, I urge you, that during this time, during this event, let us show the entire country how dignified our governor was by symbolizing it with how dignified we treat the entire process and event. Let there never be a time when people will ask, who are those people? We have seen many occasions in other parts of this country where funeral arrangements and funerals themselves have been turned into dirty events. Let us honor our governor by ensuring that throughout this process and indeed during the final resting period for him, let us treat each other with dignity. Let us treat each other with respect. Let us treat each other as our governor would have wanted and would have liked, so that the image of our county remains high and strong. And with those few remarks, I wish to thank you once again and congratulate you, Ambassador Wamathai. Karibu Serikarini. God be with you. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Senator Mutahi Kagwe, for those words and for your genuineness. Your Excellency, if you allow me, I'll now invite the Lion of Meru, His Excellency Peter Munya, who is also the chairman of the Council of Governors and also the governor for Meru. Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, the second governor of Nyeri County, Ambassador Wamathai, the presiding judge, this ceremony, the Honorable Jairus Gar, the Senator of Nyeri, my old friend Mutai Kagwe, Member of Parliament for Tetu, members of the County Assembly, the First Lady, Leah, the widow of my friend, the late Governor of Nyeri, sorry. I'm used to Meru. Margaret and the family of Derito, late Derito, ably led by Regadi, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and the citizens of Nyeri. May I, on my own behalf and on behalf of the Council of Governors and the county government's fraternity, take this opportunity to send our collective condolences to the family of the late Governor of Nyeri, Nderitu Gachagua, and the people of Nyeri who had elected him governor of this great county. As I've said before, the Council of Governors has lost one of our biggest champions who has done a great job at this very early stage of implementation of devolution when he was leading the Committee of Agriculture. He did a lot of work in actualizing transformation and transfer of the function of agriculture to the counties, and it was not an easy job. If I were asked to name among the Council of Governors people who are really, really committed to devolution, and who did their very best to make sure devolution works, I would give the name of Nderitu Gachagua. We will miss him as the Council of Governors, and I'm sure he will also be greatly missed by the people of Nyeri. The opportunity to create the second window for coffee farmers so that farmers can be able to sell their coffee directly, and the work to deal with the cartels that have been making it impossible for the farmers to benefit from their sweat, was the work championed by none other than Nderitu Gachagua. Death has robbed us of a great leader, and I want to join the others in saying we are not looking forward to this occasion. This occasion has been imposed on us by death. May I also take this opportunity to congratulate the new governor of Nyeri, Ambassador Wamathai. Ambassador Wamathai has demonstrated great leadership throughout the period that Gachagua has been hailing. I don't think leadership is shown by what you do on everyday and ordinary occasions. I think leadership is demonstrated when you are confronted with difficulty moments. That is when leaders come out. And this is what the second governor of Nyeri has demonstrated. He was able to keep together the county of Nyeri, making the county run and provide services when our late brother was ailing, when our late brother was in and out of hospital. I'm sure everybody will agree with me that if there was a different person of a different character and mien occupying the position of deputy governor of Nyeri, things would not have ran the way they ran. That difference was made by the fact that it is this dignified gentleman, an assuming, supportive, and loyal to his friend, who managed to keep the county running for that period. It is very tempting when situations are like that for people to want to undermine others. And Ambassador Wamathai did not fall into that trap. And I want you to join me in congratulating him and in thanking him for showing steadfastness and for leading the county. And I'm sure in completing the remaining period of this administration, in implementing the programs that were started by the late governor, in continuing to make sure that this county develops and runs, he will do the same. And indeed, he has pledged to do the same. I want therefore to take this opportunity to welcome him into the Council of Governors. He is now our newest member, and pledge to give him all the support that we can at the national level when he will be executing his duties. I will also not forget to thank Senator Mutai Kagwe for demonstrating leadership at that period. Indeed, as he has said himself, there were a lot of pressure on him to behave differently, to also come in and start undermining the county government of Nyeri. He did not fall into that temptation, and indeed, even as he went on with his duty of providing oversight and representing the county at the national level, he continued to restrain himself from the temptation of fighting and undermining the county government that was already suffering from the long absence of our ailing brother. That, again, was demonstration of leadership on the part of the Senate. And I join the people of Nyeri in applauding him. Nyeri is a great county. A county that has produced great leaders who are recognized and who have